Hello, welcome to Ennara Reacts. Today I am going to be continuing with the Reacher series I had recently started. I believe I'm currently up to episode 5, and we're trying to figure out what the heck is going on in a little town called Margrave. So let's see if they figure anything out.
We shouldn't have left her. Just lying dead there.
We called 911. We couldn't stick around.
Couldn't be associated with her.
The only way to make Molly Beth's death mean something is by catching whoever killed her. Pull over.
What's with him and that dog? What's with the guy that has the dog? If he didn't want him, why not send him back or something?
Long story, be right back.
Rescue shelter or something.
Collar's cutting him.
Too tight?
Doesn't deserve this.
Told you to stay off my property!
Ooh!
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. He deserved it.
Let's see how you like it.
Yeah.
Let's go, boy.
If you didn't want the dog, just take it to a shelter. Find a home.
So what are we gonna do now?
Take the dog to a no-kill shelter, then drop me off at Hubble's.
Why?
Last car they gave me is full of bullet holes. Need a new one.
I think Reacher should keep the dog. What's he looking for? I mean, if there was something stashed there, you'd think the place would have been ransacked already. No. Just car keys.
That'll do.
Why does the little hood ornament recess and pop up? I don't know what kind of car that is, but that seems kind of odd. Is that something fancy? Cows. He's obsessed with the cows.
How come your owner's buying you and your pals so much feed?
The cow's not going to answer you.
A lot of help you are.
The cow. The hitchhiker. Ew. That's not good. Who would do that to a cop's car? Apparently he has an idea.
So I'm stuffed.
That guy.
These cherry bombs. Mailbox explodes. There's burning paper and metal going everywhere, right? And there's old man Slattery. He's getting arrested in the parking lot. Bench warrant for not showing up for jury duty. There was a jury summons in the fucking mailbox.
What an ass.
And that's what he gets for feathering my ass in English lit. Look, it's the war criminal.
Not a criminal.
Both play college football. According to your records, you played one game for Army.
They kicked me off.
What for?
Being too violent.
Yeah?
What kind of man are you? A stupid man? A bitter man? An insecure, spoiled rich boy hiding behind daddy's money?
All of the above.
I really want to know what kind of man enjoys intimidating a woman half his size. I think I know what kind of guy you are.
Enlighten him.
You knew I'd come after you when I saw what you did to Roscoe.
Probably.
You knew I'd see your truck right outside. And you knew I'd come in here and cause a problem. But know what you don't know? What it feels like when I hit you. Because if you did, you never would have picked up that paint can.
Now let me tell you something about Roscoe Conklin. That little cock tease.
At least it was open-handed. Trying to up the stakes with a knife, huh?
Hey, I never liked you, Dawson. Don't make me prove it.
Drop the knife, or I drop you, KJ. Put it down.
This ain't over.
Anytime you want to dance.
And now he's attacked my son?
He deserved it.
That's it. You get him out of here.
Last time I checked, you were my boss.
Nope.
If you keep digging for water under the outhouse, you ain't gonna find nothing you can drink.
Nope, never heard that expression.
Junior and the boys were just minding their own business when this guy came in and started tearing up.
Oh, bull pucky.
For being a good citizen of Margrave.
Full of crap.
Roscoe, take Reacher outside.
See you soon, Junior.
That kid needs to get taken down a peg.
Molly Beth died because she cared about a Reacher.
Trying to warn her off?
Chief Teal. It must have been an oversight on my part. Are you kidding me? No. I just got the report mixed up with something else. Motherfucker, fuck you!
What's going on?
Teal just fired me.
What?
He said that we're investigating the murder of a goddamn police chief. He's not gonna have shoddy work muck it up, and then he shit-canned me.
He starts pulling up files to check on your work. He's getting suspicious.
I'll talk to him. Try
Seems
to
like
undo
you
this.
need more
not
than
handing
one
my gun.
strike
With all
to
that's going on, I
be
wouldn't want
fired.
you to. Just
There's got to be a procedure.
This is bullshit. Is he going back to jail?
Kleiner isn't pressing charges.
Because he doesn't want to go to court.
Nope.
The lawsuit lets me ask for discovery about KJ for character impeachment. They don't want that.
No, they do not.
I'm not done with this just because I'm not a cop anymore.
We go back to Joe's punch list, so it's down to Gray's files.
I told you, he didn't leave anything behind.
But he left you as Desert Eagle.
A year before he died.
Exactly. People thinking about suicide normally give away their prized possessions right before they take their lives, not a full year prior.
That's kind of weird.
I want to see the box it came in.
Is it like a puzzle box?
Fuck.
Huh.
Language.
Hey, she got her car painted a bad word on. She got fired from her job. I think she's entitled to drop an F-bomb.
Is there any kind of file cabinet or lockbox in Gray's house when he died?
No.
A bus locker or something?
When we were at the motel in Alabama, you said Gray used to get his hair cut once a week. Why does a man with hardly any hair need a weekly trim?
The barber's holding something?
Gray told me to get us to nobody but you. If you ever came looking for it, he was proud of it, girl.
That's a lot of files.
According to livestock auction receipts, Kleiner has 116 cattle, all bought at once.
Kind of a odd number.
Oh my God, here we go with the cows again.
It's a weird number. Who buys 116 cattle? It's a hell of a lot of animal
feed.
When does a family farm become a commercial farm in Georgia?
When my uncle got up to around 120 head, he had to file with the state. Why?
So Kleiner stops at 116, just under the number where he'd be subject to state inspectors coming on his land.
Let it rest. Stretch.
No, that seems suspicious.
You know what was big?
If you say the amount of animal feed, I swear to God, you're not going to have to worry about Kleiner because I will cut your balls off myself.
Rude.
You wouldn't happen to have any fruit or salad, would you, Mr. Mosley?
I got tomato salad with mayo between two slices of bread right in front of you.
Thank you.
Eat what you get. Not a restaurant.
Seemed there was money pouring out of the fund, but it doesn't match income stream.
Doesn't need donations when they could just print its own cash.
Exactly.
He's been buying everyone's silence.
If Margrave citizens ever see anything off with Kleiner, suspect anything, if they're ever put on a jury or even questioned, Kleiner has already bought their loyalty with the Kleiner Fund.
This guy's pulling all the strings.
Huh.
Are these files enough to prosecute him?
No. We need direct proof linking counterfeit cash to Kleiner, and we don't have it.
Why Margrave? There are dying towns all over.
He knows why?
I'll show you why.
Or he's figured that out.
It's perfectly located for distribution. Kleiner's trucks can avoid federal interstates for most of the trip.
But why would he suddenly go scorched earth?
Tries to take out another cop, then he goes after the Secret Service agent's civilian brother. I mean, that seems like a major overcorrection.
A lot of murders draws attention.
It's the Coast Guard blockade. Blockades have been going on for a year, which means no funny money coming into the U.S.
And Kleiner's stateside running low on supply. Bottom line, I don't care why they want to do it. You and the FBI can figure all that out after the people that killed Joe are dead.
Gray didn't commit suicide.
They fucking murdered him.
Does seem likely with all the information that he had. One more murder to add to the tally.
You and your brother are both getting your haircuts, putting on your Sunday best, and watching yourselves over there. Now hold still before Grace cuts your ear off.
Thinking he's not gonna go along with it.
I'm very sorry for what happened.
Your turn, Reacher.
No.
Apologize.
No.
You can't even bring yourself to say you're sorry?
He's not sorry.
I'm sorry, the left side of his face doesn't look like the right.
That's not gonna win you any points with your family or the base, kid. Not at all. That bully definitely deserved it, but now he's gonna make life hell for your dad and family.
This fucking bastard spoke at his funeral.
Roscoe, you want to save your town, avenge Gray, good.
Yep.
Bad people should get what's coming to them.
They should.
No apologies.
Unfortunately, don't always, but they should.
She said she wanted dinner at 10, but instead she had it at 6.
What in God's name does that mean?
10-6 is MP radio code for send civilian police.
Okay.
And she's taking a shot at me for being a civilian now. She likes to poke the bear.
Don't poke the bear.
If she can't tell you where she is, how the hell are you gonna find her?
Won't be a problem. She'll avoid tourist traps for privacy. Neely grew up broke, so she watches her money. Wherever she's staying won't be 5 stars.
You think?
Near a place to eat that's reasonably priced.
Well, he found her.
How's it going, big fella?
Neely, I knew I'd track you down.
You wish. I tracked you. Years together as special investigators, I know how you think. I know after a morning flight with no meal servers, the beanstalk's going straight for the mess hall.
And you knew I'd come to a bistro because my mother was French.
You're not that complicated. And I want a Cocoa Puffs.
She knows you pretty well.
Wait, so you aren't staying across the street?
4 Seasons. I'm in the private sector now. I've got miles. Got beignets. Masticate on the move.
Yep, she knows him well.
Pretty open space. If anybody had a parabolic mic, we'd see them. Tough to speak freely.
You need a woman in your life. Oh, you mean about the case?
Yeah.
JW on your brother's punch list was an EPA investigator named Jimmy Dupree Wilkes, gunned down in his home.
So FBI jumped in.
And it was a random burglary gone bad. Burglars don't use silencers. Most don't carry guns at all. Also, burglars steal things.
Generally speaking.
Nothing was taken.
One more odd detail. The body was beaten like a piñata post-mortem.
That's weird.
Happens more often than you think.
That's what happened to one of the bodies they found. His brother.
It's what they did to my brother.
Shit. You're gonna kill a whole lot of people, aren't you?
Probably.
Already started.
Yep.
I'm not the only one who thought there was something anomalous. Memphis cop O'Coin, he said he's been waiting 5 years for a call from someone about this.
That's a while.
EPA investigators aren't common targets.
He was looking into toxic pollution levels in the Mississippi. Third chapter, the one that deals with the source, is missing.
Missing?
Lost like Roanoke.
Convenient. How does pollution correlate with counterfeiting?
Reacher, they made files disappear at a federal agency. These people are connected and stone cold killers.
We got high up people.
If something happens to you, it would be like losing 2 friends, you know, given your size.
He's a big guy.
The guy I like for the murders was ordering 18-wheelers full of animal feed when he doesn't need nearly that much. Did you see a connection with what we're looking into?
Not off the top of my head. Hell of a lot of animal feed, though.
That's what he said.
That's why I like you, Neely.
Why are you so big?
Genetics.
No. Darn it.
No work for the morgue?
No, I was just finishing up some more medical.
Uh-huh.
Don't tell me there's been another murder.
Maybe.
No, it would have been better.
When Officer Gray died, I remember the mortician saying that they had to fix a cut on his head with makeup and putty.
I recall there being a severe contusion.
Pull it up.
Would they still have that on the computer after such a long period of time if it had been ruled a suicide?
Instead of hitting his head on something, could something have hit his head?
Suppose. Resulting wound would, at least superficially, look the same. Well, that's interesting.
Something you didn't see before?
You pick up microlacerations, which can often show the shape of the object causing the injury. Kind of look like a diamond.
Like the one on top of that new Chief's cane stick thing? Ooh. I figured he was dirty and on the bad guy payroll, but apparently he's been at it a while.
Mind if we ask you some questions about the river?
I ain't got a license, so I ain't paying no fine.
Not hear about a license.
Really, you look government.
Good instincts, but I don't care where you fish.
Glittering, though.
There's an empty oil drum right there, Pigpen.
Oil drum's cleaner than the river.
Yeah.
That's why we're here.
Okay, if the oil drum's cleaner than the river, why would you want to be fishing in it?
Clearing chemicals, what happened? Took a big shit upstream, shit floated downstream, now all we got left is shit. Bunch of rich people in business clothes who tore through our town like locusts.
Where you going?
You're boring.
I still have questions.
EPA came through here years ago talking about how the geography makes the toxins settle here. Said he was going to clean it up because no one could earn on the water anymore.
He was killed.
So was this town.
The river's ruined, why fish?
Exactly.
What else am I going to do around here?
I wouldn't want to eat anything you caught.
So, Clarin Chemical's been out of business for years, but there was a parent corporation.
Liner Industries.
Oh.
Joe wasn't the first federal agent he had killed. He had Wilkes taken out too before his polluting was uncovered.
But still, what does pollution have to do with counterfeiting?
Got a text from LaCoin. The CI's ready to meet.
Oh!
I got my handkerchief, you asshole.
The hell is wrong with you? You've been playing cat and mouse with them. They were suspicious, but now they know you know something. And once you're in custody, they'll take you out like they tried to kill Reacher when they had him locked up.
Not a good scenario.
You're not 8 feet tall, 300 pounds like our friend. I gotta get you out of town.
What's she supposed to do? She lives there.
This is Officer O'Coin.
This is my partner, Ribido. Why we gotta do this, man? This case is closed. We got families. You let it go.
Whose side you on?
It ain't worth our lives, too.
It was worth my brother's life. It's sure as hell worth yours.
Don't worry about him. Unless he gets pissed at you, then worry about him.
Yeah. Definitely worry then.
I'll check in. That way, if anyone comes looking for a crazy white lady with a mean right hand, desk clerk won't know she's staying here.
You're not my boss anymore, remember?
I'm not doing this as your boss. I'm doing this as your friend.
You decked the acting chief of police. No matter how much he deserved it and how dirty he is, he's got some power.
Before I say anything, how do I know it's not gonna bite me in the ass?
I promise I won't come after you.
What about him?
I don't give a shit about you.
Okay.
So if you don't kill cops, who does?
Out-of-town talent, but he goes by the Viking.
Viking?
All I know.
What's not South American?
If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get me a lap dance, and no self-respecting stripper is gonna come to a table with 2 cops, this chick, and a pissed off giant.
Oh! Holy crap.
When a woman says she doesn't want to be touched, she doesn't want to be touched.
No mean no.
You earned it.
We can go now. Some nice moves back there.
Yep.
And the guy who taught him to me.
Roscoe used Teal's head as a punching bag.
Good.
Good.
Not good. Target on her back went neon.
Sorry. I just,
Lost her head?
I lost it.
No apologies, remember?
Picard just called, said that he's gonna lose his job if he doesn't find someone else to take care of Charlie and the kids, so I'm gonna take over.
What about the Tweed tornado?
Tweed tornado?
I go to the source after hours, see if I can get evidence that nails this thing down.
Boy Scouts gonna do an illegal search?
Really?
Desperate times. Besides, it's not like I'm killing someone.
He'll come around.
I don't know who's gonna come around.
I need you to promise me that you're not gonna take out Teal without me.
When time comes, I'll hold him while you hit him.
Okay then.
Won't be seeing you for a while.
I guess not.
Well, at least she's got somewhere to go. That witness protection house.
You like her.
How'd you know Roscoe was a woman?
From how you said her name?
I said her name normally.
Mm-hmm.
I said it normally.
Yeah.
Sure.
We look up Viking, see what pops up.
Can't just walk right in.
Oh.
No, we can't. Hey, what are you doing, man?
The hell?
Put the gun down.
Listen to me.
They threatened to torch my family.
Draw your weapon.
You can't do that. Oh, there's no. Do not.
Wait, don't.
Oh my.
I'm sorry.
Don't cry about you being sorry. You just shot him in the head.
I'm gonna pull in the woods. I'm gonna open the door up. I'm gonna shoot you real quick.
I don't think so. You think they were just gonna be docile and take it? Oh. How do you get out? The doors are locked.
Help! Give me Hunter, please! I don't know that accent. That's all I know, please!
You just killed your partner. Now you're begging for help? And they're locked in the back.
I can try and take you with us, but if I do, you're going to jail. And they'll kill you inside. And then they'll come for your family, and you know what they'll do to them. It's your call.
You could take off.
I know, Larry. Oh, Christ.
Oh my God. He couldn't have gone into hiding or something? Wow. Either way, it's not going to be good for him. He's drowning. They're going to find him drowned, and they're going to know that he shot his partner in the head.
You do not mess with the special investigators. Try these.
Oh, donation box? How'd she fit in there, really?
What now?
Finley's breaking into Kleiner's office tonight. Maybe when he flips over that rock, something important will scurry out.
Surprised there was anything in there that would fit him at all.
Gotta be shitting me.
I mean, doesn't bust a seam.
Do me a favor and walk away. It's not a request.
You're not my commanding officer anymore.
Yeah.
See what I can find out about the bike. I'll call you when I know more. Be safe, boss.
You too.
Not like a secret goodbye thing? Oh, he's breaking into the Kleiner place. Just because they didn't have cameras doesn't mean they didn't have any security. Surprised they don't have, like, dogs or something. All detectives got lock-picking tools and experience? Oh, holy crap.
Guess you're not pulling all the strings, huh, Kleiner?
Okay, what the heck? I thought Kleiner was the guy. Who's gonna be running the Kleiner Industries now? His kid? His kid wasn't the one in charge before, I don't think. Or did somebody, they said from out of country, send somebody in after him because they were pissed about not being able to move the product or whatever because of the barricade? But I don't see how he could have done anything about that. I'm confused. He was the guy that was liked by Reacher for all the bad stuff going on. So who is it now? And the bodies keep on piling. And now that you found that body, do you have to report it? Or do you need to wait until somebody else finds it to see if it gets reported? Okay. We shall find out. On to the next one. Hopefully we'll find out anyway.
The handiwork done to Kleiner's neck, it's clear the South Americans are from Venezuela.
How does he know that?
How do you know that?
That's a Venezuelan butterfly cut. You effectively drowned in your own blood.
Lovely.
He must have had someone in Venezuela, someone he was working with.
Someone who's not happy with how messy this has all become.
A wise, gigantic man once told me, you don't put down a junkyard dog unless you know you have a just as nasty back-a-pound.
When was the last time you were on a stakeout? Change in leadership can result in mistakes.
We'll need a car. Everyone in town knows mine, and your Bentley isn't subtle.
Oh, it's a Bentley.
The dung has officially hit the fan.
The dung.
Dung?
Just curse, Finley.
Yeah. Who calls it dung? It's the shit hit the fan. That's the expression.
And try and drum up some of that Google satellite shit.
I don't think that's how Google works, sir.
The people of Margrave are losing their minds, son. Just get it done. Everything we're working on, including Morrison's, back burner till we get a handle on this situation. Secretary discovered him this morning.
I'll head over.
still think my dad's guilty, you piece of shit?
Easy.
Get your fucking hands off me!
You swung first.
When I let you go, if you take another swing, this goes in a different direction real fast.
You're trying to sully the name and reputation of a man who has done nothing but give to this community.
Bull crap.
But I've never done anything in this town but my job.
Fuck you, carpetbagger.
Carpetbagger? Not familiar with that term.
Maybe you should get some air and hold off going to the crime scene just yet.
I'm sorry, did you just tell your chief detective to wait for a crime scene to go cold?
You accuse this town's very fucking godfather of homicide only to find out he's a victim like all the others. You don't have a lot of goodwill around here right now. I'll call you back in the game soon enough.
Give them time to clean up any evidence they don't want found. You gotta do a trade-in?
Just need the windows tinted. I guess I'll need a loaner then.
Yeah, we don't do loaners. Guess you could take my car for the time being. It ain't a Bentley, but it'll get you from A to B.
It's perfect.
To beat her.
I usually get Romas.
How'd you do it, Mr. Mosley? Stay here in Margrave. Never thought it might be easier somewhere else.
Thought it. I knew it.
So I stay.
Sometimes you don't have the means to go.
My family's been here longer than the Kleiners, longer than the Teals, and just as long as Ms. Roscoe's can. Why should I let anyone drive me from my town? The question ain't why I'm still here. It's why you ever came here in the first place.
That's none of your business.
I thought he said he was looking for something quiet.
Next time, bring me Romas.
Will do.
Particular about his tomatoes.
Is it over?
No.
I'm hanging on by a thread.
Probably going stir crazy.
Hope you know how to play Settlers of Catan. It's board game central in here.
She's a total mess.
Yep.
This place was used for a mob witness once. All right, I'm gonna hit it. I'll be in touch in a couple of days.
Both locks, no lights when we're sleeping, and don't use the fireplace.
Good. You're gonna get through this.
It's not like she or the girls know anything. If they were still after him, it'd just be for petty revenge to send a message. Have some snacks.
Beef jerky in an enclosed space.
Protein, iron, zinc. Doesn't spike your insulin. Love jerky.
What is he, a vegetarian or something?
So Neely, she's a friend?
We served together in the 110th.
Oh, she's a friend.
I guess you can call her that.
I did call her that.
He did.
Why can't you call her that?
I call her Neely.
He processes things oddly. If he's on the spectrum.
Army let me put together my own special investigations unit. There were 9 of us.
Where are the rest of them?
No idea.
You weren't close?
Very close. Went through a lot together. That's when I was in the Army.
And now?
I'm not in the Army.
Obviously.
How do you let go of people so easily? It's not healthy.
You're one to talk. I've seen trees lose rings faster than you.
Yeah.
My wife's dead.
Oh. I thought they were just separated.
Gotta stop wearing the ring. All I told you was her name was Sharon. Never said you were right about us being divorced.
Oh.
Well, why didn't you correct me?
Don't correct anyone. Everyone just assumes a man like me, grumpy, but in his ways.
Pain in the ass.
Pain in the butt.
Can't even say ass.
They just figure she walked out on me.
Is that why you left Boston?
Too many memories.
You try living in a city where every place you look's a memory of the love of your life. A reminder of how I failed her.
Is that what you tell yourself?
I promised her I'd move heaven and earth to make sure she got better.
You don't have control over everything, especially if it's medical.
So you living above a smoke shop when you're trying to quit smoking, wearing a tweed suit in Georgia in the summer, taking a job in the middle of nowhere. It's all some kind of penance for you not being able to save your wife.
Something like that.
Well, that's stupid. And if you really think that, you're stupid.
Fuck you.
I like it when you curse. You should do that more often.
Double fuck you twice.
Okay then.
Liars want their counterfeit cash. That truck could be full of it.
Let's find out.
How would they find out what's in the truck? They'd have to get it stopped and get inside of it somehow.
Another game.
Don't they get tired?
Yeah, I mean, I try to keep them up. Sleep the nightmares start.
Yeah.
I used to get nightmares. I lost my dad when I was a kid, too. Him and my mom both. It's a car accident. I was in the back. It's a miracle I survived. After, when I was in the hospital, my Mima would read me Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Because Harry gets told that his parents died in a car accident.
Yep.
But really, they're wizards who died trying to save him. I lie to myself and pretend that my parents were wizards. I'm trying to do those same things.
Is that why I became a cop?
That was the idea.
Were they cops?
Kids are resilient.
What's going on? What do you see?
There's a light.
Fuck. Get the girl's shoes on and wait by the cellar door.
Turn out the lights.
You hear me yell? You take off for the woods and don't stop running.
Drop back, you're getting too close.
My distance is perfect.
You're a giraffe in the Grand Caravan.
Giraffe.
You know how many times I've tailed someone?
I've been watching you for hours, and based on how you've been doing it, I'd say not that many times.
Just sit there and wear your suit.
Come on, I can't take another Blue song. There's no T-Bone was white. You sure he was black?
T-Bone Burnett was white. Walker was black. Come on, Finley.
Be something else. Here we go. Best opening to any rock song ever.
What are you doing?
He's air drumming.
Say, white guys don't get their due. They can rock out.
It's a car, so... Ooh. Well... Nighttime in a forest could be lots of things. How'd they find him? Where are they supposed to go now?
Get down in the brush. Hide. Meet me at the first mile mark you come to.
Or the South Americans? There you go, you got one. You hoping for a ricochet? Yeah. Well, that worked. And he dropped, what is that, a grenade? Well, that got him. So the two guys that were staking out the safe house are incapacitated now. If not one dead, the other guy was just shot in the leg. But obviously that means that the whole group knows where this house is, so they gotta go somewhere else. I'm guessing they can't take the bad guy's car, at least to get to a first stop. Guess I don't know if they'd be low-jacked or whatever.
Long drive, emotional day. You sleep within 2 minutes.
What about that guy?
The office guy?
What am I, an eagle? Half asleep. His monitor's blocking his view to the parking lot anyway. Let's do this.
Keep lookout. I'll pick the lock.
Not a semi, it's a smaller box truck. Otherwise, semis usually have like little sleeping quarters or something in them for long hauls, I think. What is that made out of? I thought it would be metal.
Preacher.
What's in there? Okay, his knife in the top of that truck did not make that much noise. Don't move around too much up there.
Truck's empty.
It's empty. So he's going to pick something up then.
If you have any idea what's going on, feel free to share.
He wasn't shipping money out.
What is he doing?
I don't know, but Joe did.
Joe can't help us now, Reacher.
So we talked to the people who are helping Joe.
Unless you got a seance board, can't talk to the dead.
I was looking for William Bryant.
Who is this? I honestly don't even know how to say this. Professor Bryant was killed this morning.
What happened?
He was mugged.
Bodies keep piling up.
They got to him fast.
So if they didn't get to both. Professor Castillo, this is Jack Reacher. You are working with my brother, Joe. I'm coming to New York. Now do everything I'm about to tell you if you still want to be alive by the time I get there.
Because now they gotta go into hiding.
Charlie! They won't be coming after us.
Well, not those two particular, but
It's okay, she twisted her ankle.
other people.
Tell you what, I'll aboard the Conklin Express. Who's tougher than the Hubble ladies?
Say nobody.
Nobody. That is damn right.
Public might be a little safer because of witnesses, but you're gonna stand out looking like you ran through a forest all night.
Yeah, probably wouldn't have gotten this past TSA.
No.
You reach out to Picard. See how everyone's holding up.
Roscoe's tough. I'm sure she's fine.
I wouldn't be so sure. They did have to leave the safe house. Hopefully they got money.
Adrenaline like that knocks you right out.
But now where are you supposed to go?
I don't know how we got here. We aren't bad people.
You've been manipulated. Paul left his job at Access Financial over a year ago, and everything he told you was a lie.
I have known exactly where my husband has been working.
Really?
You said you didn't know anything.
I was protecting my family. I'd say that ship has sailed.
Yeah. You didn't think it sailed when you got to the safe house?
Mr. Kleiner wanted to meet Paul. Kleiner's an important man.
I need expertise moving hard currency around as a way to ensure those favorable terms. I understand your hesitation. Something new, unexplored. That's what makes life exciting, right?
Maybe too exciting, depending on his state now.
I got a big client in Venezuela. Why don't you come down with me next week? See if this is a line of work that might be up your alley.
Paul never should have gone to Venezuela.
You were able to move that much currency in just a few hours? You sure this was all legal?
100%.
Can you send those transfer confirmations to me?
Like wire transfer stuff?
Done. Pay you 4 times your current salary plus a 50% year-end kicker.
You know, sounds too good to be true. It probably is.
Are these all racehorses? Mostly retired. They're just here to eat, sleep.
Not a bad life.
Oh, they love it. But not at first. One day, they're locked in a stall and they revolt. They gnaw at the gate, trying to break him down.
Well, they're let out into fields to run, aren't they?
And then, one day, they just stop. Because they accept that they're trapped. And they realize that their new life isn't that bad. You know why I'm telling you this?
Because you're trapped now?
Because every cent of every dollar is tied to an international counterfeiting scheme of which you are now part. I am my own printing press.
You're kidding.
He's not kidding.
This is a joke?
No.
This is as serious a situation as you've ever been in, Paul.
He just trapped you into it.
You helped me launder millions in illegal tender, and then you sent me the evidence. You are in this now.
Entrapment.
Let me tell you something. No place is safe. You tell anyone, you're looking at 30 years minimum for what you did today. I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to protect you from yourself. I think you're going to find that not only can you do it, you'll want to do it.
Seriously? Locked him in the horse barn. No windows. Ventilation.
What's going on?
Oh, they're gonna show an example.
He wouldn't listen to Mr. Kleiner. This is what happens to you and your family.
You see a man crucified and castrated in front of you. You do what you're told.
That leaves an impression.
Paul did what he was told, and they killed him anyway.
Let's go.
I'll be with you until we can figure out what to do next.
I thought he was about to lose his job for being with them. That's why he had to leave. And now they gotta find a new safe house. Does that mean that somebody is a snitch in his Fed office? Because how else would they have known where that safe house was?
Tone mi tuni beri furuka. Uye chanterire hamanjasab kone baba adanen hayulara bebediba loyasha.
Yes, sir.
I need a suit.
I don't know I have enough fabric.
I don't have time for jokes. I need something now.
A football player on the Giants, he never pick up a custom job.
Yeah, we got a problem.
He needed a suit to walk into a police station? Ooh, what a pig. Some significance about the shoes?
I'm here to see my client, Stephanie Castillo. I believe she's under your protection. I promise. Sergeant Diaz, I'll fill you in after she and I speak. You have my word.
Uh-huh. Will cops do that? Just take you in for protection at the station?
Really was something in the water at that Reacher house, huh?
My condolences for the death of your Princeton colleague.
My condolences for the death of your brother.
How did you and Joe know each other?
His job would require my expertise from time to time for a specialty that we don't advertise.
What's that?
We were the only two academics in the US specializing in the theoretical effects of MUC, mass undetectable counterfeiting, on a global economic scale. Do you know that 80% of existing US currency is in $100 bills?
That seems like a lot.
So where's all that cash?
Abroad, underground economies. Nobody's in the market for a fake Ugandan shilling. The US 100 is the holy grail of counterfeiters.
Okay.
But if it's that stable, it must be difficult to replicate.
You would think.
Strips, holograms,
Mm-hmm.
specific dyes.
Specific paper.
All of it can be replicated. Key is the paper. Made it so that only one company in the US has statutory authority to manufacture paper for the US Mint. Joe discovered superbills were being manufactured somehow anyway. He thought it was taking place somewhere in Georgia.
Margrave.
Like Coca-Cola and peanuts.
We have the system backwards. They're not making money in Venezuela and shipping out to the US. They're making money in the US and shipping out to Venezuela. You know you have to stay in police custody until all of this is dealt with.
How? And that hasn't saved everybody that was in police custody.
How are you going to take down whoever's doing this?
Painfully. What branch of the military were you in? Your shoes are tied with a ladder lace.
Army.
I need your help, Lieutenant. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just trying to do the right thing. That woman in there's in danger. I need you to make sure she's protected until you get a phone call from me. It needs to be off the books. It needs to be quiet.
Can you do that?
So, yes, sir.
Why throw away a perfectly good suit jacket? And you're being followed. Yep. Oh. What's it gonna do with a tire? Okay. Ow. Ooh. That's broke. Oh. Head gonna pop off. All right. Another body to add to the tally. You can't cart that one off to hide anywhere. Well, alrighty then. Like I said, the bodies just keep piling up. And unlike the other ones that he disposed of, he can't really dispose of that one. He has to leave it. I don't know if there's any evidence he could have left on it that would trace back to him. And the family that was in the witness protection now has to find a new safe house. And if there was a snitch in that Fed guy's office, they still haven't found the body of that husband, despite all the other bodies laying around. So they found that the counterfeiting is happening stateside and not in Venezuela. I'm not sure that makes a huge bit of difference which way it's coming or going from, but apparently it does to them. A lot of more questions and a lot of more bodies. Alrighty, well, thanks for watching with me, and let me know if you got any recommendations for other shows or movies to watch. Drop it in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Remember to hit like and subscribe.